everybody. I'm going to teach you how to play Gorilla Tag. Now, I would like you to know that this is specifically for new players. But if you are wondering how to do some of these things, you should watch the end. First, the most common maps to play in, and one of the first maps in Gorilla Tag, is Forest. Now, we're going to go in Forest. And first, we're going to learn what all of this does. Okay? So, this right here plays music. And these you can slide down. And there's so much more to explore in Gorilla Tag. But let's start off with branching. So, while branching is a very good technique, it is very hard to learn. Especially with all this with all these green leaves. How would you know where you're going? Especially in what I call the jungle. It's right there. It's like all green. So how do I know where I'm going? So, first of all, if you never hear this sound when you put one of your hands down, that means you have gone off the branch and you want to relocate. And playing the game a lot will also help with memorizing where all the branches are. Now, I don't branch a lot because I usually play in other maps, if I'm being honest, but it is a very useful skill. And let me teach you how to do it. First of all, pick a branch. You don't want it to be super hard. And when you go to that, you're going to want to jump to the other one and look through the jungle. If you're in the jungle, jump to the other one, jump, and start running and getting faster, going to each branch. See, I just fell because I don't do branching a lot, but it is very useful, and just keep speeding up slowly and slowly. But when you fall, start going slow again and start speeding up. The more you get used to it. See, I fall a lot. Yeah, but that's because I'm not in here much. So the next skill, also very useful, but also very hard to learn, is wall running. Now, I'm not good at wall running either, if I'm being honest. I'm fine at it. I know how to, but I'm not like the other really popular YouTubers who are insane at it. See, it's very hard, but honestly, once you do it a lot, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and then it will just feel like doing anything normal. It's like you do this in Gorilla Tag, so it's nothing different. But so basically, you don't want to start off trying to get up, especially if you're new. So you're gonna find a corner. This is my favorite corner to start in, and you're gonna start bouncing up and up in the triangle. See, it's kind of like a triangle, and you're gonna go side to side, but don't stay on one side too long, because see, I start falling. And so you're just gonna want to be quick with it and go up as high as you can at your normal pace, but just make sure you're not waiting a long time to do the next jump, because you will fall. So keep jumping up. And see right here, you can also transition to Lucio. This is Lucio running. I'm not good at that, but you can transition to wall running to start going up that triangle again if you're starting to fall. When you go up that triangle, that means you're higher up from the ground, which means if you fall, there's more of a chance of you saving yourself, which is a very good method. And next is running. I know if you're really new, it's hard to run, but it will get easier. You're not going to want to run like this and bouncing yourself more than you're moving, and going like this, because you have two hands for a reason. So you're going to take one and pull yourself forward. Well, you don't want to go like this. And make sure you're standing up while playing Gorilla Tag. Sitting down is not good, because here, I'm going to sit down. And see how much slower I'm moving, and I just dropped my controller? See how much slower I'm moving? So stand up if you want to move faster. And move out your hand right in front of you as far as you can. Move out your hand in front of you, but make sure it's as far as you can. And you'll start running. And it's not hard. Think of it really soon. And you just keep running like that. And you'll just get faster and faster. Next is funny running. I used to be really good at this, but I don't know if I can still do it. Like this. It's like you don't really move your hands that much, but you move them fast. So you're gonna start off slow, and then you're gonna start to speed up, and then you'll start getting the rhythm of how to move it, and you're gonna start to go faster. And then soon you'll be like a professional. And yeah. And next on our list is jukes. Jukes are not hard to learn. It's basically blocking somebody, and if you want to, you can turn around and do this to show you juked them. Because you don't want to say juke every time you juke someone. But if they're chasing you, you're going to want to go up on a ledge and maybe go back, and they're going to be like still thinking you're going up here. So they're going to like keep like running up, and they're going to look back and see you there, and they'll be like, oh, they juked me. And jukes are very useful. They give you kind of like a head start. And it's very helpful because the goal of this game is not to get tagged. You want to be the last one here. You want to be doing all these things. You want to be doing all these things. And juking really helps, especially in the jungle, if you remember that, in the jungle. Because nobody can see you. They're going to be like, oh, they juked me, but where did they go? Because I can't see them. And that will also help a lot, because they don't know where you are. And it's, here, the next thing we're going to learn are ropes and zip lines. We're going to go down. So, swimming, not hard. It's like swimming in real life. That's about all I have to tell you. And yes, smaller movements work better. Like that. And so, see how I'm going up, going up, going up? So, you don't need this. This doesn't grab on. Neither does the song, but the grip does. But I like to use all the buttons just because it feels, more natural. And so basically, it's fine to do this for a while, but soon you're gonna learn how to do this and go up really fast. So basically, it's just you gotta jump yourself up. It doesn't always have to be big, because if it's too big, you're gonna fall. So just make it small like this, and just keep going on super fast, and boom. So zip lines are next. So this, I think you can use also the grip button, and only the grip button works. But, so if you're ever stuck on a zip line and you're going really slow, here's how to move on it. So it's not hard to move on them. You don't really ask people, because they're not going to know what you're talking about. See how I'm going super slow? So basically, if you jump and act like you're kind of walking on it, you'll start to go faster. And when the new Caves update came out, I didn't know how people were going like the opposite of way than they were supposed to, because no one ever taught me how to do that. Now, look at me. I'm doing it, but those metal things block your way, so you gotta be careful when you're near those. And see, I'm going up the wrong way, but I'm still making it. And that's how you do it. And this is probably going to be the end of this video, so bye!